Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Yankees with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Wiggins digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A two-run homer. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Up next for the Yankees, the first
Wiggins, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own. One away, bottom of the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. On the ground. Wiggins takes it himself. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman.
Wiggins steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Ripped to right. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back to the top of the order. Next for the Brewers, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
On the ground to first. Wiggins takes it to the bag, and there are 2 down. So up next for New York, John Wiggins. He's already homered here in this one. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. So the Yanks go in order. They lead it, though, 6-0. First and second and nobody out. Eloy Encarnacion up now for the Brewers. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, they beat it.
Up next for the Brewers.
Wiggins had a great showing in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, this is going to be special. What's more exciting than a home opener?
How about a home opener for an undefeated club? I mean, that's pretty special if you ask me. They couldn't have asked for a better start to the year, and now they're hoping the celebrations continue here in front of their home fans.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Yankees.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Rafael Devers up to hit.
First baseman, number 16, Rafael Devers.
On the ground, right side, Wiggins. Takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Sheffield around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Second and third, 2 down.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Long gone. A 3-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add to their lead. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Baseman, John Wiggins.
Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants leave him loaded. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees 6 and the Giants 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keaton Winn. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Number 64 digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Hard hit to right center. Rayburn makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 7 and the Giants 2. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Wiggins had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Rafael Devers.
First baseman, number 16, Rafael.
The 0-1.
Devers.
Rolled slowly to first. Wiggins steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game.
Number 45.
John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees.
Wiggins.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. He leaves the yard to right. His 9th homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
One out and a runner at second.
Wiggins.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. On the ground, out to short. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 3 and the Giants 1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Wiggins with a homer in his last game. This one in the air center field. Rayburn moving under it, and that'll do it. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. We played 4. Yankees 6 and the Giants 1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Bobby Rayburn.
Bobby Rayburn.
Now all even up. This one popped up. Chisholm under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Giants. Up next for the Yankees.
And here's the first baseman, John Wiggins. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
Wiggins had a sensational showing in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, it's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. John Wiggins. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late.
1 down. Now it's the power speed combo. John Wiggins. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A 2-run blast. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Up next for the Yankees,
Wiggins went deep in his most recent game. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Wiggins locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Wiggins really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Live from Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And next for New York, John Wiggins.
John Wiggins.
That one is absolutely belted. Buxton sprinting after it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
New inning getting started. John Wiggins steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Up onto the patio and out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, John
Wiggins matched a homer in his last game. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. Yanks held in check, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Yankees 10 and the White Sox nothing. So up next for New York, John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game.
Wiggins.
Ripped on a line to center. Buxton in position. He's got it, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Man at first, and now it's going to be Murphy.
42.
Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Wiggins. And he beats it.
He's in there.
Safe.
He's safe.
Wiggins was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
From Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, we've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Stepping in, John Wiggins.
The first baseman, John Wiggins.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He shoots one out to right. His 23rd of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Next for the White Sox,
Edgar Carroll, the next to hit.
Carroll.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, John Wiggins.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Now here is John Wiggins.
The first baseman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Sheffield headed for the plate, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back here on the south side, we go to the ninth. John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Kyle Teal will hit next. Out to short, Lombard. Over to Jazz, there's one. And that's a double play to end it. Wiggins had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Here's a big power threat. John Wiggins.
John Wiggins.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Swing and a bouncer, Wiggins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Wiggins went off for 2 homers in his last game. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
On the ground at first, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. White Sox strand a couple. It's 5-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
Here we go. Go
Laser to the gap should score the run. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Wiggins. They tag him for the out as both runners move up on the sacrifice.
Up next for the White Sox,
John Wiggins now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across Sheffield. Around third, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 12-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. Safe, and they extend their lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here on the south side, bottom of the 8th, Murphy steps to the plate for the White Sox. Bunting for a hit, first base side. And they tag her out.
the batter, number 8.
1 down. Now here is John Wiggins. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air, and
Wiggins really stood out in this win. Drove in 5 runs for them.
well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.